All right, the transformation is going to be great. I'm excited to do this one. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have quick and easy recipes your family will love to help you get in and out of the kitchen fast. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. It's 25% off now. I am making over this 1970s retro couch set. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for $50 for the entire thing. It includes the couch, the chair, the rocker, and the coffee table, which has this absolutely cool opening to store stuff. I about died when I got this one. I was super excited. I think you guys are going to be shocked by the transformation. It's 106 degrees is what they're anticipating, so I'm doing this today so that they will get thoroughly dried. You can see that the cushions come out. Now, if you want, you can just run a carpet cleaner, but I'm taking them off and I'm going to wash the cushions first, let these dry, then I'm going to wash the slip covers and then put them on and let them dry. And since we're in Wyoming and it's 106, these shouldn't mold or anything. I think we'll be good to go. So Mike said, what do you do if you're in Mississippi? Then you pick the hottest, low humid day you can to wash these and let them dry. If you can't, what I would do is do something like put them on a towel over an air conditioner vent, or put them in front of a fan, and you may just have to do one cushion a day. But if you put them in front of a fan or over an air conditioner vent, then they'll dry quicker without molding. All right, I think I have my work cut out for me. Whew. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna leave the covers on and just wash them like they are. Let's see how it goes. And I'll probably sew that one up before I wash it, just in case the cover shrinks. Now, you might say, Tara, why are you washing these? Well, I actually really like this pumpkin cover. And I think when I go to paint the bases, this is going to stand out really pretty. So I'm actually keeping these covers and just going to slip cover them. That way in the fall I can have these for fall cushions, because fall will be sitting out a lot. So I think these will be great for fall cushions. All right, here we go. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill my tub with water and vinegar. I'm not going to use any soap. These really aren't dirty. The people who took care of them took really good care of them, and so they're not actually dirty like stains or anything. Actually, I'm shocked. The lady I bought them from said that this was her childhood set and they used them all the time, and I mean, they are just sparkling, really, for being almost 50 years old. I'm really shocked at how sparkling they are. And so I'm just going to wash them in a vinegar water rinse and then just let them dry really thoroughly. I'm also not going to rinse them. It's just going to be the vinegar water rinse. So we'll see how dirty this gets, and I don't know how many times I'm going to have to do this, but we'll see. And actually, this probably wasn't the smartest place to be doing this, because the vinegar will kill my plants. Oops, I didn't think about that. So I'll have to find another place. I'll probably let them drip dry on the back porch. Here we go. Just slowly let the foam absorb the water, vinegar. Now, by leaving the vinegar in here, that will help the smell dissipate. Holy cow, this thing is hardly dirty at all. I'm really surprised.
Maybe the lady's mom was a super cleaner.
Well, she must have been. And even for sitting in a storage shed, she said it's been sitting in a storage shed for quite a while. Wow, so maybe we're just going to be doing a rinsing on these. I don't really need to do much cleaning. Oh my goodness gracious, that is heavy. Okay, now. Holy moly. Okay, so now I've changed my mind. This water is so clean. I really can't believe this is 50 years worth of dirt. So I think what I'm going to do instead is just vacuum them and spritz them with vinegar. I was going clear through the cushion, but I think what I'll do is spritz them with vinegar and see if that gets rid of the smell first. If it doesn't, then later I'll go in and dunk them all again if it doesn't take care of the smell. Okay, so sometimes guys you have to go to plan B. If plan A isn't the best idea, don't feel bad if you have to go to plan B, but I think plan B is going to be a lot easier.
No,
now we need to carry them all back into the house again. Gotta love a tea break. See, always have your tea break with your project so you can keep inspired to go on. Right? Did you unplug me?
Oh, hang on
I think you unplugged me.
I promise I won't do that if you're in the hospital.
Thank you. I appreciate you not unplugging me if I'm in the hospital. Oh my goodness, it's only 110 out here. This is just 100% vinegar. This is not rocket science, guys. All you do is put it on the spray, not stream, and just liberally coat whatever you're trying to de-stinkify. You know, that's a real word, de-stinkify. Get every single little crevice, everything, and then just leave it sit on here. Now, you might want to test on these old fabrics, you might want to test a corner and make sure that it doesn't change the fabric color. But I'll be honest, I have done this for 25 years and I have never had the fabric change. Now, I have fibromyalgia, and if I had a spray pump like this, I would be using that, but we just moved and my old one broke, so I'll leave a link in the description below to all of the products that I'm using in this, guys. All the products I'm linking in the description below, okay? And that's all you do.
Mike wants to know if you have a link to the awesome retro couch.
That would be Facebook Marketplace. And you check your phone every 3 minutes. Poor Mike, since we've moved, I've just been doing nothing but sitting on my phone watching Facebook Marketplace for deals. And every day, like 3 times a day, I said, okay, I gotta go get X furniture now. Thankfully, our pickup broke and it's in the shop, so I can't bring home anymore for a little bit, right, dear?
Yeah, so we have to spend $400 on the pickup, but we're probably saving it.
Try the poof
I'm gonna
test.
stand back.
Okay, you ready? It worked! Nothing's poofing! Yay! You got it all clean. Good.
So you
Look,
did vacuum sufficiently.
I did, and there's even nothing on my hand. All right, the vacuuming worked. over. And
gotta just get them even. And like Tara said, this is not a quilt.
Okay, now you don't need all.
Well, I was just gonna say
things, but we just happen to have them because they're. And here's a mom's 99-cent thrift store find. Can you see it there? Mom already quilts, so we already have it. But you can just take your scissors and just cut.
Take a pair of scissors. Yeah, that's all you need is a pair of scissors. And
right there's her.
I just happen to have it.
Fine. And we'll link all of these in the description below if you want to get them. But
now,
including the cutting glove.
You know what? If you're new at this, what I would do is just get any kind of a ruler
or cardboard, a straight piece of cardboard,
and just take a pencil and draw a line along here. Then take your scissors and just cut. Should I do one like that with the scissors? Okay. And this is going the wrong direction for me.
Well, here, I can do it.
No.
Oh, good grief. I cut stuff all the time.
Last time you used my rotary cutter, you about cut your arm off.
Oh, I did not.
Get this pin out.
So this is a cutting glove, so you don't cut yourself.
You know what? I highly recommend that. I watch so many quilters never use this. And it really will save a lot of pain and suffering. Exactly.
Okay, the first cut. Oh dear.
Oops. There we go.
Okay, so now before we cut it all, we're gonna try it on.
And make sure it's right.
On the printer. Now, I am only going to pin these on, and I know all the seamstresses out there are just going to have a conniption, but here's the thing.
There's your bird.
I want these removable.
There's your bird.
And I don't want to spend a lot of time sewing. Not centered.
See, we're centering it up. You got to watch for that too.
And so we're just going to pin these. Ooh.
See?
Okay, so I turn it this way, stand it up. Oh, everybody, y'all together. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Oh dear. Actually, it
looks really good.
Looks really nice. I know. It really does. The tucks and everything look fine.
Okay, one down.
But you always pick at my very best when I look my very best.
Right here.
Is this the bottom?
Yes.
Okay, which way do we want the bird to go?
That. Okay, so the bird goes like that.
Okay. And bird goes like this.
Oh.
And you know, in the
Well, slightly tacky.
well, that's what you could put a band of ribbon across there.
Well, actually, what I could do
Blends in.
is I could take burlap and just burlap the whole back.
Could do that too. But you know, you could just put something on there. Big
Might just be
flower.
easier to burlap the whole back. Just to hot glue some burlap on there. Okay, my battery's about dead. Let's go finish the rest. Alright, yay. So this is where I realized my big mistake. As you can see, the color on the chalk paint does not match what actually came out. So I was a little frustrated because I thought, okay, I just need to keep putting a few more coats on here. The chalk paint was more yellow, and the paint that actually came out of the can was actually more white. As you can tell, after I hold the paint can up against 3 coats of the paint that was already on there. We have 3 coats of paint on here, and can you see, let me see if I can get, see how splotchy it is? So Even though I've got 3 coats of paint and I only have 3 cans of paint left, and I still have to paint that thing, I only have primer on that. I think I'm gonna go in and touch up. I like my stuff to look good. So I'm gonna go in and touch up the few areas like that with, and maybe like that, with another coat of paint. So at this point I was using my last can of paint and I could not find any more paint in town at all, anywhere. Mike and the boys decided to make a last minute trip to Colorado, so while he was in Colorado he went to 2 or 3 different Walmarts to try and find more paint for me. Thankfully he did and brought it home so I could finish painting. So I used the Kills chalk paint and the Rust-Oleum matte top coat. Of course, when I was at the point where this project just needs to be done, I was painting the coffee table and for some reason the paint decided to crackle and bubble. I have no idea why, because I thoroughly cleaned everything. So I sanded it all down, re-primed it again. I don't understand why, because I did prime it. And it only started bubbling when I put the paint on. But anyway, got it re-primed, got it repainted, and finally got done painting. Of course, I totally forgot to take a picture of what it looked like with the fall fabric. So here's the one picture that I found with the fall fabric against the white couch, and I have to say I absolutely love it. I think I made a good choice. It really makes the fall fabric pop and looks terrific.